Welcome back to Jay's Strategies, where we talk about the latest and greatest crypto news and much, much more. You guys are eager to dive on in. Let's go over some real, raw data, and we're going to show you a couple things today that we want to start to implement on the channel. And major shout out also live today. Let's go ahead and hit it, and let's get with it. All right. So we're going to talk about our crypto market prices. We're going to talk about charts. We're going to show you the Bookmap. Yeah, click on my name. And we're going to show you the on-chain data. All right, on-chain data. We're going to talk about the Bookmap and where the orders are set. We're going to talk about the charts, and we're going to talk about the prices. We are also live at the same time in our Telegram chat over at B Exchange, okay? So we're going to get that and drop that in the chat for you guys so you can get and hop on over to the stream. All right. So something juicy for the holders. We're going to be rocking and chilling with B Exchange and pushing it. We're going to do our daily crypto news, and we're going to do news tailored to the B Exchange and you guys that are trading and members and holding our token. We are in the growth phase, and we are growing rapidly. Today was a big day. We're pushing it and marketing out there, and we got some traction in the social media, okay? You could swing by the Twitter page and all the information. You can actually see in my description, I actually put links to the Twitter page and the website. And we also have the link tree that has the appointment information and links. And if you also come over to the Telegram and join it, we'll be running daily contests, little fun duck races, chances to win. And then we always have a raid contest going on. And we are looking for the greatest and the top leaders and shillers in the house. So if you want to get noticed, and you want to rock with it, show me what you've got. For those of you guys that have been following along, the last video we did, go ahead and check that out. Drop a comment on that, all right, because I'm going to do a random generator, and I'm going to pick a winner that is leaving comments. So make sure you get over to that video, like, and leave a comment, okay? In this video, make sure to hit that bell, subscribe, and leave a comment also in this video. And say done and sub, okay? And then that way I can know that you subscribe to the channel, and I want to reward some new members coming in, so I will give you that information when we're rocking. So make sure to get on over there and push it, all right? Make sure when you join the main group that you join the Shill Army also, because we are pushing it out, and we got a lot of members eager to be with us, all right? We are launching a full-on exchange, CX centralized exchange, okay, and also, spoiler alert, a DEX too with it for people that don't want a KYC. So decentralized exchange for crypto trading pairs and much, much more, and a centralized exchange that's going to have all kinds of different opportunities on there. And as we go and we grow, there's going to be videos on how to, and we're going to teach you and show you all the different ways that you can earn passive income streams for staking, doing tasks, stopping by, and active, all right? The more passive income streams that you have, the more that you can utilize and trade. And also, I'll be doing live streaming sessions and trading on the platform, okay? Because we're going to have the, spot trading, margin trading, okay? So you're going to have some opportunities to rock with it. You guys already know what we use, okay? As far as the charting systems, you guys get to know me, swing back in some of the videos, so you guys can see how we're rocking it. And I'm going to teach into the chat the hybrid system, which is an awesome system, and I'll explain to you why, okay? All right. Okay, today, yep, our Telegram, yeah, we're pushing 2K members, and also on Twitter now, we hit that goal, we're at 5.7, so go ahead and follow, and you can get all that information because it is loaded. All right, so what you guys been waiting for, the crypto market, what's happening, what's going on. We're going to look at the raw data, and we're not going to think about the news. I'm going to actually look at the blockchain, the charts, and what is happening and where orders are being set, okay, with the information that is out there. So you know the sentiment of the day is set depending on what the markets are doing, and we're going to actually show you this. Okay, so today it is Tuesday. Your overall cryptocurrency market cap is $1.1 trillion. So that's $1,140 billion. 24-hour volume is 30.3 billion. Bitcoin dominance is now 46.4%. Ethereum dominance is at 19.6%. Gas right now is 83 GUI, so it's a little bit on the higher side. All right, so you got your trending. You can see that the hype out there talking about Pepe. All right, I'm going to be doing a video about that, diving in. I'm going to do a whole bunch of research and look into it and give you my honest opinion about that. So be ready for that. If you have any comments about that or suggestions, okay, you can get with me. You can DM me on Telegram, or if you want to be on it and you want to shout out and get rocking with it, you can chill with it, okay? And then also stay tuned also for the post that I'm going to post on Twitter, because I'm going to be utilizing a account to host giveaways on behalf of the exchange, and then the fees and profits that I make from there, I'm going to utilize that to get more promotions and more marketing for our videos, our articles, ads, banners, billboards, articles, blogs, posts, and much, much more. Okay? All right. So let's start off. King Daddy in the house. Bitcoin coming in at $27,293. 24 hours, 1.5% on the upside. 7-day, 1%. So today it's pushing that, and we're going to show you why on the charts. $528 billion market cap, so 0.8 billion. That's important to say because it's right below that 530. Okay. So, and the volume on Bitcoin is $13.3 billion in volume. So we watch these volumes and we watch the market caps, and that's how we determine where the money's flowing. Ethereum coming in at $1,853, up 2% today on 24 hours, and then 2% on the 7-day. $222 billion, $222.9 billion market cap with $6.6 billion in volume today. Now you got your USDT, your biggest stablecoin, now at $82.9 billion market cap. Okay, and that is right about to hit that 83 billion. It has grown substantially over these past, I would say, this past month, and then since we've been actually looking at it and watching the volume and what's happening. And there's actually some news for USDT where they ended up, pulling out of some banks and buying into more cash bonds, and now their cash reserves are up a higher percentage. Try to explain this to you guys. A higher percentage to cover the amount of issued coins that are out there. So they issued the amount of coins. They need to be able to cover that and back that on a one-to-one value. All right. So that's something that is going to play a big role in the regulation of the crypto, because utilizing stable coins is going to be that first on-ramp and that exchange for people to swap out of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the big ones, okay? And that is something that we need to watch. Always diversify and utilize, my suggestion, okay, not financial advice, we're just rocking, chilling for entertainment purposes. Never trade what you can't afford to lose, and always pay attention. Watch your portfolio, okay? Don't click random links. Don't listen to any crazy DMs, and if it sounds too good to be true, it is. All right? So diversify your stable coins, okay? I use the top three: USDT, USDC, and BUSD, okay? Binance, BNB, coming in at $314, okay? Today, up 1.1%. $48.9 billion market cap, so we're sitting below that $50 billion market cap. All right, that has been a resistance area, so we're going to be paying attention to the movements there. Okay, volume actually on Binance is a little bit lower than I would have expected, being that the flow of, people transferring from stable coins and back, all right? So that's something that we want to see. The volume on USDT is actually 21.1 billion. Now, if you look, 13 plus the 6.6, okay, you pretty much got 20 billion minus whatever, other is trading into, like meme coins and stuff like that, people are trading. So a lot of that volume is coming from, the big daddies of them all, and, rocking with that, okay? So USDC, your second top stable coin, all right, $29.2 billion market cap, and then 2.9 billion in volume today. All right, so that is up against, a couple different assets, and they've been utilizing that. So that's something that we want to actually look into and see how they're going to play that game out. XRP. Now, XRP has been something that we've been watching now throughout this whole year, okay? and catching the different zones. And XRP coming in at 46 cents. Okay, on the day 0.9%, but up 9.2% in the past week. $23.9 billion market cap, and then 848 million in volume. Now, the XRP blockchain, Ripple Labs, is utilizing the blockchain actually as a transfer of value, and a lot of different industries and into like shipping industries and big automakers and stuff like that are utilizing the blockchain to transfer value. So much faster than banks, ACH transfers, etc., stuff like that. When you send a transaction, you get verified on that next block, and you're good to go. It's under your wallets and yours. Always remember, guys, to utilize a hard wallet, so that way you are safe with your funds. So only you can do an exchange where you got to enter a PIN on your ledger or whatever you are holding as your hard wallet, your cold wallet storage. Okay. So what you're not trading with, always put that into cold storage for safekeeping. Don't keep any excess money on exchanges besides what you're trading for that time. All right. Cardano is sitting at 37 cents, 0.7% upside today. Past week, 1.2%. All right. $12.9 billion market cap and $147 million volume. So a little bit lower volume on Cardano. We watched the news come in for Cardano. Dogecoin at 7 cents. So that's a 72 cents. So it's closer towards that 7.5 cent. And it's pretty much even on today, 0.1%, and then 1.3% on the upside for the 7-day time. $10.1 billion market cap. All right, $160 million in volume. So you see a lot of stuff in the news happening right now. Memes coming for that big Doge. All right, Doge has been adopted and utilized in tipping and different payment systems and stuff. So we're either going to see a nice little boom in that, all right, for the utilization of Doge and the blockchain, and building on the Doge network and stuff like that. So that's something that we actually want to go through and explore if that's an opportunity for us to get back in, like we did last year for you guys that have been following throughout this whole time and utilizing. So Polygon Matic, this is another one that we've been talking about, okay, and we've been watching. It's at 89 cents. Today, 2.5% upside. Past 7 days, 6% upside. $8.2 billion market cap, $264 million in volume. All right. So we've been talking about that for you guys that have been following along. And, when we got overextended on the chart, we pulled back to those moving averages, and now we're just watching for the next runs, and we'll talk about that in the charting too. Solana sitting at that number 10 spot at $20.05 today, 1.9% to the upside, okay, but 7-day, a little bit of a 3.2%, all right, $7.9 billion market cap, $249 million in volume. So those are your top 10. Okay. Now another one that I'm watching, because Litecoin is mined, with Doge on the script. Okay. So I'm actually going to be watching Litecoin, seeing, the volume and the actual market cap of it, because I got a feeling that that's going to end up, pulling up and being utilized as another payment option. Litecoin, BSV, and Bitcoin, on those networks, because some of the first networks coming out and getting big in the game. So Litecoin at that $6.6 billion market cap. So we're going to be watching that. All right. And then, you got your BUSD, like I was talking about. That's at $5.4 billion market cap, 2.3 billion in volume. So that volume is half of the amount of market cap. So that money has been flowing back and forth in between Binance, BNB, and back. So people were, we're going to take a look at that chart, but people were, obviously selling off BNB into BUSD for the Binance. And for you guys that love your Shiba Inu market cap is now at 5.2 billion. Okay, 1% upside for today and 2% upside for 7 days. $135 million in volume. Now Shiborium, if I'm saying that right, Shiborium, the blockchain that they're building for Shiba. Okay, we're going to pay attention to that when it launches and see how they utilize that and see what new features it brings to the crypto industry. And as these meme coins are sitting in these top spots, some of the first ones that come, and you can see new memes that are out, like Pepe taking the world by storm, all right, and see how that caught on. Avalanche, AVAX, another chain that's used, liquidity providers and stuff like that. It's right below that $5 billion market cap. It's at $14.74. All right, almost 1% on today, and then 1%. So we're breaking even, riding straight through. So that's something that we want to pay attention to, and people wrapping up their Bitcoin. Another stablecoin DAI is sitting there below that $5 billion market cap. DAI has $4.8 billion market cap, and that is right below BUSD. All right. So depending on how BUSD acts and the trading volume, and then other different exchange and decentralized finance options utilize DAI, you can see that market cap actually move up, and that would be one of our fourth stable coins to use in our diversification of our stablecoin assets. So total overall crypto market cap up today 1.4%. All right. Okay, so you want to go ahead and you want to see these charts. The first chart that I'm looking at here is Bitcoin on the 30-minute, and I'm watching the 30-minute because I pay attention to the times of day in the different trading sessions. I'm using an indicator called Traders Reality. You can get this indicator by going and just searching for Traders Reality, turning that indicator on, and you will get that indicator. It's all coded and ready for you guys to use. That indicator shows you all the different important levels, times a day, and much, much more, and we're going to go over that. And it's loaded with information. Once you learn how to read it and utilize the hybrid system, you'll be rocking and knowing those different levels and understanding algorithms as the AMMs do, automatic market makers. Okay, so on the 30-minute chart, we're sitting below that 800 EMA, heavy resistance area. All right, we try to come above it and start closing some candles there, but we pulled back below it and hit resistance. And right before the New York open session today, all right before Brink's session, we actually had an influx pulled back to a level that is right where the 50 EMA is sitting right now. Okay, and it came back up to that level of resistance right there. That's $27,300 level. Okay, and that 50 EMA, okay, sitting right there at that 27,001. Well, we can say 27,002 because that's sitting right there actually, and then 150, which is the whole and half numbers that you want to pay attention to, because all right, you can see that New York session, okay, on the 22nd, which was a day ago. You could see that New York closed, okay, and then when Sydney opened, we had an influx pull up from Bitcoin, okay, and then Tokyo opened, okay, and then that's when we pulled above the moving averages on this the shorter time frame chart, okay. Then we got our RSI right here, okay, so RSI turning to the downside. So now a little bit of a longer term aspect, so I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the 1 hour. All right, I could talk about patterns and all kinds of stuff, but right now what I'm getting down to is all these different indicators telling me what's happening and when the trading sessions are, and what levels can they hit. So on the 1 hour, you can see the 50 did cross back over. We had the 50 below the 200, okay, right here. So the 50's crossing back above the 200, which is definitely bullish. But I'm expecting a comeback at some point to tap that 200 EMA. So that $27,100 level is what we were playing on the 1 hour charts as we were looking throughout the different trading sessions. All right, we are right the psychological high level, okay, and it is about lunchtime in New York right now. So that's happening. Oh wait, hold on. I think that, let me go ahead and just get you that the link. Okay, yeah. There's the link. Thanks for dropping that in the chat. All right. Yep. Yep. All right, man. Love to you guys. I just had to put that out there for okay. Now let's go ahead and swing back into the juicy information that we got going on for you. All right. So we're talking on the 1 hour and exactly what's happening. So the RSI was, and you can see right here on this RSI, we did cross back, and we're heading towards the mid-range of the RSI. So what we're going to see is
and I'm just going to explain this, easily. So I have Trader's Reality turned on, indicator, and then I have the RSI also turned on because I like to see where the RSI is heading. Okay, relative strength index, and what you're going to see is this yellow line turn down, and as we head towards that 50, okay, I want to see at what point is it going to cross back over when we come back into these ranges. So you can see as we go, like for instance, as an example, okay, as we come, we hit, we don't break it, and then we finally cross back over, and that lets me know, okay, we're about to get bullish and we're about to bounce back to the upside. Now we're below that, so we're about to bounce for some retracements, okay? So you'll get to know and learn this as we go along here, all right? Let's go ahead, okay, and look at the overall daily, all right? And we talked about that in our other bits. Now on the daily, the 50 exponential moving average EMA pull below the 800, all right? So we were above that, and that was a level of support, okay? Now that's a level of resistance for us, all right? And that's at that $27,700 level, okay? And you can see right there at that 27,550 actually was a heavy resistance area because we tapped it and we started to pull back, all right? So that's something I want to pay attention to. Now, are we going to keep testing that and bouncing until we get back down to this 200 EMA? Time will tell where we close in the next daily candle. And then, are we close above or below or close to that 50 EMA? And is that going to be a resistance area? And then we start to come down. But as you can see, the RSI, all right, we try to pull above, and we came below it. And as we hit it, now we crossed over and we're heading towards the upside. So I can actually see some influx. So I want to see where we close out today as far as the sessions. And that will give me a general, understanding of what's going to be happening, in term for Bitcoin. All right. Okay. So what we want to do real quick, let me swing back to the 1 hour, and then I'm going to show you. Now let's go ahead real quick and look at the economy and see how everything's going. Okay. So let's go ahead and first let's take a look at gold, and you can see that since gold came below its averages, and I'm just looking at the 1 hour chart and immediate short term, you can see that people are actually running to buy into gold. So that makes me think what's happening in the stock market. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a look at the S&P index, and as you can see, the S&P index is actually having some really heavy, some downside movement here, and it hit that 200 EMA and it's going below. So are we going to make that a resistance point? Because as you see, okay, we've been way above that 200 EMA, so we're returning back to that, and that's the point that I was waiting for, to see what's going to happen in the markets and how we're going to close those candles. And then a full retrace, especially on the low side, low ADR at that $4.14 level, okay, and that's below these pivot zones, and you'll see those. We'll talk about more, as we go along, and you guys, learn from our sessions that we have here, okay. So that's the S&P index, okay. U.S. 10-year bonds, okay, that was sort of the upside. Talks about Bitcoin dominance, okay. So the Bitcoin dominance level, you can see an M formation, and this is on the 30-minute. Let me go back to the 1 hour so we can look at this. And then, as you see on the 30-minute and then the 1 hour M formation, so the dominance pulling towards the downside, but the moving average did cross and is looking towards it, so that's what we're looking at. But USDT, as you can see, those pumps that we had in Bitcoin, the outflow from USDT into Bitcoin, and now we're kind of just, we hit a level, had a little bit of rally and some retraces, so we're kind of trading sideways on that at the moment, okay? So that's something that we pay attention to, the dominances in the market, okay? So that is something that we want to pay attention to. Now, for you guys that want to talk about Ethereum, what's going on with Ethereum? So you can see Ethereum, okay, had an inflow and they had some bullish momentum for Ethereum. So now on this 1 hour chart, you can see Ethereum actually crossed over to 50, over to 200. 200's heading up. We're above the 800, okay. We tested that range right there, okay, at the $1,845 level, and it looks like we're heading right back for that. So are we going to close below that and get into this M4? You see M4 pivot zone, M3, M2. So those are different levels that we can touch as we come down. All right, that 50 EMA moving average at that $1,830 level if we do touch these levels and move towards the downside, that would be a target that I would watch for to see if we're closing at, above, or below those areas. Okay? Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and get all of your information. All right? So that's on the short term. Let's go ahead and look on the overall daily for Ethereum. Okay? And you can see that we have a nice daily candle right now. And the 800 EMA was acting as resistance. Now we're breaking above it. So we want to see these candles closing above that on the daily. So we're back above that. We hit our area that was resistance. We broke above it, okay? And we broke above it with strength and volume and, inflow orders. So definitely that's something that would be bullish as for Ethereum. And Ethereum loves to respect and trade in levels. And, we had some pretty good trades as far as, coming back to these averages for our trades, towards the downside, and then for our bullish trades also, and that's what we're looking for targets. All right, always use your CEST strategy: condition, entry, strategy, target. All right, when you are trading. Let's go ahead and look at BNB, and then we're going to look at the Bookmap. Okay, so BNB, you can see that it's been swinging actually. Kind of looks like a heartbeat, right? So the 200 is acting as a big heavy level support. That's at the $308. We're at 313 right now. All right, and it's hitting right. If you see the top levels here, which is right below that 50 EMA, which is at that $317 range. Okay, that's an area of resistance. So expect to hit it and get some resistance. And if we break above it, can we close above that range? And that would give me my information that I need coming into the next days for BNB. And then XRP, since we talked about it, and utilization of the blockchain. So, we had the inflow, and that was just a big move in the markets. And, you can see the coins affecting with it. All right, we pulled below the 200, and it was hitting resistance for a few days, but we broke back above it. We got above that 50, and now we're closing candles above that 50. So that's definitely good in a bullish remark, but I wouldn't be opening any trade right now until we see, are we going to continue to move to the upside with the crypto market, because we have the 800 here at that 52 cent, or are we going to close below and start coming back to this moving average and testing that to see how heavy our support levels are. Okay, all right. So, the dollar index is actually moving up too, and then when you see that moving up, that does give some bearish momentum, but it's actually hitting resistance right now. All right, so that's something that I want to see actually return and swing back to the downside, and then we would get some more momentum into the crypto market, which they call riskier assets. Okay, so that's for Bitcoin right there. So back to the Bitcoin. Now let's go ahead and look at the Bookmap real quick. So we're looking at the Bookmap. We're looking at the Binance exchange, Binance futures. So where people are trading, you can see that we had some downside, and you can see there's some sell orders. What we're looking for is these different ranges and where the orders are set. So you can see like up here, the heavier, the darker the spot. Okay, the more orders that are set in that range. All right. So for that, that's a $27,500 level. And then look, they started moving liquidity, so you can see this heavier. Okay, so they're expecting to grab that. So I can see the orders that weren't here before that are moving up towards the price. All right, and you can see them moving the Bitcoin orders. All right, so you have the different orders that are set. So they moved some of their Bitcoin orders from that 27, right above 27K, moved it up to catch those. So that got me thinking, are we going to hit it, and then can we continue back up towards those levels? That's something that we want to watch. All right, so for those of you that want more Bookmap learning and Bookmap courses and stuff like that, make sure you go ahead and you swing by our Telegram chat, our Telegram feed, okay, and make sure you get into all of that. All right. Okay, so let me just get back. All right, and that's our Bookmap. And let's go to our on-chain data, and then I was looking at the 20-week moving average, okay, and you can actually see something I just wanted to show you guys over profitable days for Bitcoin overall since the all-time days profitable, 87.3% of the time profitable, so definitely bullish on that. And you can actually see that the network utilization, okay, and transaction counts have been rising, so they're using BRC Bitcoin more for on the Bitcoin blockchain, so we did see that get a little bit congested up, but that's more adoption and more utilization for the blockchain. All right, output value. All right, so we definitely had a big inflow of that, and then stabilizing also for the actual Bitcoin network and Bitcoin Lightning network for payments. And then you got the mempool size, which is the orders that are sitting in memory awaiting to be filled. Okay, and you can see market capitalization for Bitcoin and much more. That's something that we pay attention to. All right, don't forget to swing by my Twitter page and go ahead and hit the likes, retweet, and get rocking over there. Swing by B Exchange. Make sure to follow for the next latest and greatest information that's coming out for pushing and rocking. You guys, we talked about all of our crypto charts. We talked about all of our prices today, and we also did our shout outs. So mad love to all of you guys. You've been chilling and rocking and raiding with Jay's Strategies, where we talk about the latest and greatest